my screen. So for those yang belum record attendance, nanti tengok dekat chat ya, bahagian chat saya ada bagi link Google Form untuk you record attendance for today's class. Okay? Alright, so masing-masing nak sediakan kertas dan juga pen. Pembaris pun boleh. Sediakan kertas dan pen, you kena catat everything yang saya tulis. Okay, you have to take note everything. Right? Jangan pandang muka orang je. Nanti pandang screen, saya akan share screen sekejap lagi. Alright, so I will turn off my camera and I will share the screen. Can you see the screen? Boleh guys?
Boleh.
Okay, dari ni kita belajar Okay, parametric equations. Throughout all the video lecture dalam YouTube yang you tengok tu, okay, before that, can I know, is there any international students here? Any international students here? Are you understand Malay, English? Are there any international students here?
Yes, doctor.
Okay, so I will use English medium, but sometimes I will mix with Malay. So don't worry, for those who cannot catch up the lesson in English, I can repeat it in Malay. Alright, I will use by language. Is that okay for everyone?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. So now look here, look at the screen. Parametric equations. Okay, basically this subtopic we learn how to sketch the graph for parametric equations. There are two methods, right? We have two methods, which is by plotting.
Eliminate by t.
Yes, by eliminating t. Okay, by eliminating t. So I believe that you don't have any problem for by plotting. I know you're expert on this. We just build the table and then plug in all the values. Okay, it's very simple. T, X, and Y. Okay, but now I will focus on eliminating t because sometimes students get confused with eliminating t. Okay, so now I'm going to teach you one by one the types of graph. Okay, so the first type we will learn on sketching the graph of straight line. Okay, a straight line. All right, guys, if you look at your module, if you already bought one module, if you turn to page 300, wait a minute. On the appendix part, page 301, if you have the module, okay, at the appendix part, we already give you the formulas, okay, to sketch a straight line. All right. During your secondary school, I believe you already learned slope form. Okay, slope form. This you already learned in your secondary school and also standard form. But now here, I would like to stress on the intercept form. Okay, intercept form. Intercept form means we will have a kind of fraction x over a plus y over b equals to 1. Okay, we have to make sure all the variables on the left hand side and then equals to 1. Okay, so when plot the graph, we just need to denote the coordinate of a and b respectively. Okay, so let's take a look at this. I will give you one simple example. Okay, for example, sketch 2y equals to, let's say, 11 minus 5x, something like this. Okay, so now I'm going to teach you sketch this graph by using the intercept form. Intercept form, in general, we will have x over a plus y over b equals to 1. This is intercept form in general. Okay, so now in order to answer this question, first of all, what you should do is you have to move. Okay, you have to move all the variables into the left-hand side. So we will need to move the negative 5x to the left-hand side. So we will have 2y plus 5x equals to 11, like this. All right, after we move the variables, we need to make sure that the values on the right-hand side equivalent to 1. Okay, we need to ensure that the values here is equivalent to 1. So how to do it? By dividing every elements by 11. Okay, so kita kena bahagikan 11 pada both sides lah. So we divide both sides with 11. Then we can get 2y over 11 plus 5x over 11 equals to 1, like this. Okay, so now in order to ensure that this form is equals to intercept form, we need to make sure that the coefficient becomes the denominator. So we will have y over 11 over 2 plus x over 11 over 5 equals to 1. Okay, like this. Did you understand this? It's just some manipulations on the coefficients, okay? So now, after we get this type of equation, we can simply sketch the graph, okay? So this is your x-axis and this is your y-axis. Okay guys, now, both of the coefficients are positive, x positive, y positive. So it doesn't matter, it will be at the positive sides of x-axis and y-axis, of course. Okay, and then the values of y is 11 over 2. So just put here 11 over 2 on y. Okay, and the x variable we have 11 over 5. So we put here 11 over 5. And then we just connect these 2 points. Okay, you can make it longer, like this. So that's the line of 2y plus 5x equals to 11. Understand? Okay, so next, if I give you a second example, sketch x equals to, let's say, 10 plus 12y, like this. Okay, so by using intercept form solution, you can simply have x minus 12y equals to 10, divides everything by 10, x over 10 minus 12y over 10 equals to 1. And then we make sure it becomes the denominator, so minus 12. 12 is 6y over 5, right, equals to 1. And then x over 10 minus y over what? From here, y over what? 5 over 6, right? 5/6 lah. Tak, 6 ni bawa ke bawah 5 tu. Okay? So this is equals to 1. So now we can simply sketch the graph. Okay, right now apa yang negatif? Y yang negatif, okay? Y ni negatif. Be careful, Y ni negatif. Okay? So we will have a downward here, negative 5 over 6. And then x equals to 10. So x equals to 10 here. So straight away, sketch the line. That's it. Understand?
Yeah.
The intercept form is very important because this is the fastest way to sketch the straight line. You're going to use this step until chapter 4. Okay, so that's why I always ask my students to understand the intercept form because it's very fast to sketch the line or plane letter. Okay, so now let's take a look at exercise in your module. Alright. Okay, let us solve question number 1. Okay, a very simple question. 3t minus 5 exercise 1.1, question number 1. 3t minus 5, y equals to 2t plus 1. 2t plus 1. Okay guys, in this question, there are no interval. Okay, no interval means interval is this one. Interval, sometimes your question will be given the interval starting from what until what. This is the interval actually. Okay, tapi dalam soalan ni dia tak bagi interval. Alright, so bila tak bagi interval, when you are not given the interval, then it doesn't matter. You can put your line longer. Okay, lebih panjang sebab dia tak ada had limit, dia tak ada. Alright, dia tak bagi interval ni, dia tak bagi. What does it mean by interval? Kalau you look at the question, okay, this is the interval. Ini interval. Ini interval. Okay, tapi dalam soalan number 1 there are no interval. So your graph will be longer or shorter, doesn't matter. Dia tak kisah. Okay, tapi kalau ada interval, we need to strictly follow the interval. Itu wajib. Kalau you tak follow interval, you will get your marks will be deducted. Okay. So now, kita buat soalan ni dulu. Alright guys, by eliminating t, because I'm not showing you the method by using plotting, because plotting is very simple, right? So we straight away go to eliminating t. Okay, so now first step, what you should do is you need to take out the formula of t, right? So which one you want to take, from x to y?
X.
Actually both. Okay, either one. It's up to you. Which one you think easier? So which one? You nak saya ambil daripada x ke y?
Y.
Y, okay. So from y, 2t plus 1, therefore 2t equals to y minus 1, right? So t equals to 1 over 2 y minus 1. Substitute this in x. Okay, so x equals to 3t minus 5. Therefore, x equals to 3 times 1 over 2 y minus 1 minus 5. Okay, so we will have equals to 3 over 2 y minus 3 over 2 minus 5. So we will have 3 over 2y, 3 over 2 minus 5. So negative 13 over 2, like this, right? Okay, now kita nak guna intercept form. Sekarang ni, what you should do, you need to move both variables to the left hand side. So you will have x minus 3 over 2y equals to negative 13 over 2, right? Pindah aja, and then bahagi everything with negative 13 over 2. So x over negative 13 over 2, and then minus becomes plus lah. Okay, 3 over 2y over 13 over 2 equals to 1. Okay, now let us solve this part. Macam mana ni? Okay, 3 over 2 divides by 13 over 2. Okay guys, this is equivalent to 3 over 2 multiplied by 2 over 13. Am I right? Can you follow me? Okay, so and you can get 3 over 13. Okay, so this is the simplification of the coefficient for y. So let us proceed. So we will have x over 13 over 2, okay, and then plus 3 over 13y equals to 1. Okay, I take 3 over 13 from here, the pink color. Okay, so to make it easier, 13 over 2 plus y over what? Macam nak kali duduk bawah? 13 over 3, yes, equals to 1. Understand?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we can proceed sketching the graph. Okay, sekarang ni apa yang negatif guys?
X.
X kan?
X.
So negative.
X.
So lah, be careful. So here, negative 13 over 2, and then y is 13 over 3. So straight away, sketch the graph. That's the straight line. Okay. Now, orientation. Dalam video tu, satu lagi elemen untuk parametric equation adalah orientation. What is orientation? Anyone? You already watched the video. Orientation means the direction. Okay? Yes, direction of increasing t. Direction of increasing t. Okay, so kalau you use by plotting, you can straight away look from the elements in the table. You boleh nampak pattern tu daripada table. However, if you are using the eliminating t, what you should do is, okay, look at the original question. Okay, we have x equals to 3t minus 5 and y equals to 2t plus 1. Okay, so now you have to think logically in your mind when you increase the values of t, what happened to x? Increase or decrease? Secara
Decrease.
logik. Bila t meningkat, of course, x
Decrease.
also
Decrease.
yes, x also increase. Okay, and then now if t increase, what happened to y? Increase, yes. Y also
Increase.
yes. So bila y increase, it means it is an upward, right? Bila y positif, dia makin meningkat ke atas kan? Paksi y ke atas, meningkat. So this is an upward orientation. Okay, so therefore this is the orientation. You plot dekat graph to you tu, itu adalah orientation. So that's it. If you answer like this, you can get full mark already. Okay? So now, let us proceed to the next question. Okay, I will give you, I don't want to discuss about quadratic yet. We go one by one. Okay, question number, mana lagi? Okay, let's say we do question number 10. Senang sangat. Sekejap Saya nak yang ada interval. Okay, let's say question number 3. Dia ada nak minus kat situ. Okay, question number 3. X equals to 1 plus t. And then y equals to 5 minus 2t. Okay, now, different here, we have the interval. Okay, we have the interval. T is from negative 2 until 3. Sorry. Negative 2 until 3. Okay, look here, this is the interval. Okay, I will explain to you about the interval. This point, okay, this point is, we call this as initial, starting. Okay, initial. And then this point, we call it as the ending point or terminal point. Okay, starting dengan ending. So you have to follow the interval exactly. You tak boleh lebih, tak boleh kurang. Kalau tak makan ditolak. Itu dia punya trick. Kalau dia bagi interval, okay? So now, of course we can take, okay, by eliminating t, we can take straight away from x, right? So from x, we have t equals to x minus 1. So just substitute. Substitute in y. So we have y equals to 5 minus 2t. So y equals to 5 minus 2 times x minus 1. So we will have y equals to 5 minus minus 2 become plus 2. So 7 minus 2x. Okay. So now, okay guys, before I forgot, this is actually, we call this as rectangular equation. Okay, rectangular equation. Rectangular equation means your equation just involve variable x and y. Okay, so guys, in your test or quiz, if the question asks you from the given parametric equations, find the rectangular equation. So what you should do is you have to eliminate parameter t. Supaya rectangular equation ni dia hanya ada variable x dan y sahaja. Understand? Okay, so now very simple, just use the intercept form. Y plus 2x equals to 7, y over 7 plus x over 2 over 7, so 7 over 2 lah, equals to 1. Straight away you can sketch the graph. Okay, x and y exist. So y equals to 7. Let's say here is 7, x equals to 7 over 2. Okay, now this is the straight line. However, we have this interval. Okay, we have interval. So we should follow the interval -2 and 3. So kita nak tahu sampai mana kita punya lukisan ni mengikut interval. Okay, so sampai mana you have to substitute the values. Okay, alright guys. So now saya akan pakai marker pen biru ni. Kita kena substitute starting dengan ending dia je. So when t equals to -2, we have x equals to 1 minus 2 equals to -1. Y equals to 5 minus 2 times -2, we will get 5 minus 4 is 1. So the coordinate is -1 and 1. Okay, so settle for this initial point. And then we substitute when t equals to 3, we have x equals to 1 plus 3 equals to 4. And then y equals to 5 minus 2 times 3, so -1. So we have 4, -1. So that's the two coordinate, -1, 1 and 4, -1. Okay, so -1, 1. -1, 1. We have here, let's say, x equals to, sekejap 1 minus 2, -1. Okay, betul. 5 minus 2 should be plus, oh sorry, this is plus 4 kan? So plus 4 should be 9. Saya tersilap kira sini ni. So kita -1, 9, right? And then 2, 3, -1, 4, -1. Okay, betul lah. Alright. So now first coordinate kita ada -1, 9, and satu lagi kita ada 4, -1. Okay. So guys, kat mana titik -1, 9 ni? So let's say x equals to -1 kat sini, -1. And then y equals to 9 kat sini. So this is the coordinate. So yang lebih daripada tu you kena padam. Sini you kena padam. Okay? Because the coordinate of, ni saya padam sikit lah. Sini 7 tadi kan? Okay. So this is the coordinate of -1, 9. Okay, sampai situ je. Alright. Next, ending point dia 4, -1. Okay guys, 4, -1. This is 3.5 kan? 3.5. Okay. So 3.5 of course lah 4 dekat sini kan? 4 dekat situ. Okay. So bila 4 dekat situ, kita pergi -1. Let's say -1 dekat bawah ni. Macam tu. So you kena tarik lagi sikit ke bawah ni. Alright. Supaya kita memenuhi titik tu, koordinat tu. This is coordinate of 4, -1. So kita kena lukis betul-betul ngam-ngam dalam interval like that. Understand? Okay, good. So now orientation. Orientation. If t increase, of course lah x increase sebab dia positif kan? Okay, now if t increase, what happened to y?
Decrease.
Very good. So it should be downward orientation. So this is the orientation. Okay, dalam you punya test ataupun quiz, biasanya ni consist of 5 marks. Okay, 5 or 6 marks, depends on the equation lah. Alright, so you jawab macam ni, confirm you dah boleh full mark lah. Alright, now number 2, tadi kita discuss about straight line, semua straight line. Now we gonna discuss about quadratic equation. Okay, quadratic equation. Saya tak kisah kalau you nak minum air Milo ke sambil makan biskut, leisure je. Yang penting you fokus, you nak minum makan biskut apa saya tak kisah. Yang penting you faham lecture ni, okay?
Madam nak tanya boleh?
Boleh, tanya-tanya.
Madam, masa test nanti kalau kena sketch graph ke?
Ya, memang kena sketch graph, yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you, madam.
Guys, applied calculus, I think around 40% or not 40%, 50% is about sketching. Sampai chapter 4 you lukis tak habis-habis. Memang you kena ada pembaris, you kena that's why you kena faham daripada basic awal ni. Chapter 1 ni memang crucial. Dia penting untuk for the rest of the topics. Chapter 2 je tak banyak. Chapter 2 boleh lukis, chapter 3 je kurang lukis sikit. Chapter 4 ada lukis, chapter 1 paling banyak lah. Chapter 1 sebab dia basic. So memang you kena mahir melukis ni. Okay? Alright, now quadratic equation or the graph we call it as parabola. Okay, parabola. Alright, kita recall balik what we already learned in secondary school. We have y equals to x squared and then y equals to negative x squared. Ni you suka ni. Kalau y equals to x squared positif dia jadi senyum kan?
Yeah.
Ni y. Kalau negatif dia jadi masam. Macam ni kan? X, y. And then kalau x sebagai subjek, saya sebut dia subjek. Maksud subjek tu dia duduk kat depan sebelah kiri. So x equals to y squared. Pada faksi x lah bermaksud. And then x equals to negative y squared. Dia berada pada faksi x. Kalau x equals to y squared positif y tu, x and y bermaksud dia positif. So positif maksud positif x dia berada belah kanan. Okay. And then kalau negatif, of course dia akan berada sebelah kiri. Like this, menghadap belah kiri. Okay. So if I give you one question, example. Sketch, let's say x equals to, let's say we have 9 minus y squared. Okay, a very quick one. Okay, first of all, atas, bawah, kiri, kanan, kita punya graph. First impression you tengok ni, apa subjek kita?
Y square.
Subjek kita
Y
x.
square.
Subjek ni adalah one, sebelah kiri. Subjek kita x, so maksudnya dia hanya menghadap pada faksi x lah, sama ada ke kiri atau ke kanan sahaja. Okay, tu yang you kena
Kiri.
Sebelah kiri.
Okay, so dia negatif kan?
Yeah.
Negatif kiri. Okay, suppose kalau x equals to negative y saja, dia macam ni. Tapi however, we have plus 9 here. Kita ada plus 9. What you should do is plus 9 tu bermaksud sini 9, you kena anjak 9 tu positif. You kena anjak ke belakang. Like that. Understand?
Yeah.
Okay. So, kalau dia minus 9 guys, kalau misal kata saya buat soalan ni minus 9 lah.
Ini ke belakang minus
Ke
belakang
negatif. Okay?
kiri.
So, dia akan ke sini lah. Negative 9 like that. Kalau dia negatif lah. Okay, so saya padam balik. Saya just nak jawab cara cepat untuk melukis benda ni. Sebab nanti you kena imagine tau. Once you nampak je, you dah tahu dah, oh bentuk dia macam ni, oh bentuk dia dekat sini, macam tu. Okay? Sampai level tu saya faham. Alright, now, what's the coordinate here? Apa titik sini, apa titik sini? How do you know? Apa koordinat x dekat titik tu? Equals to 0 lah kan? Yes, so when x equals to 0, we have 9 minus y squared equals to 0. Of course, y squared equals to 9, therefore y equals to plus minus 3. So atas ni 2, bawah ni negative 3. Okay, like that. So done already. Jom kita buat soalan exercise. Okay, let's say we do question number 11. Right, question 11. X equals to apa tadi dia bagi? X equals to 1 minus T, 2 plus T. Betul kan? 1 minus T, 2 plus T. Kejap saya dah check balik. 1 minus T, 2 plus T, alright, square root. Okay. So now, by plotting, you boleh plot lah suka hati. Tapi, saya tak nak ajar plotting sebab mudah sangat. So, kita proceed to by eliminating T. By eliminating T, okay, you can pick from X or Y. Suka hati, nak ambil daripada mana T tu? Of course lah, paling senang ambil daripada X lah kan? Okay, so X equals to 1 minus T, therefore T equals to 1 minus X. Okay, substitute in Y. You have square root of 2 plus 1 minus X, like this. So we will have Y equals to 2 plus 1 should be 3 minus X, like this. Okay, now let us square both sides. So Y squared equals to 3 minus X. Okay, supaya nak mudahkan kita lukis. So kita square both sides. And then next, you kena jadikan yang kuasa 1 sebagai subject. Make sure the variable with power 1 equals to your subject. So bring X to the left hand side equals to 3 minus Y squared. Okay, now guys, ni apa nama dia tadi? Saya pesan apa tadi? This is the rectangular equation. Okay, this is the rectangular equation. Alright. So now subjek kita apa? X sekarang kan?
Yeah.
Right or left?
Left.
Left lagi kebetulan left. Benda yang sama.
Left.
Okay. So X, Y. X to the left. Left and then plus 3, right? So left dia sepatutnya ke kiri. Tapi dia plus 3. So macam ni lah. So here is 3. Can you give me the values here and here? Macam mana nak buat tadi saya ajar tadi? When X equals to
Square root
X equals 0.
0, yes. So Y squared equals to 3. So Y equals to plus minus square root 3. So here is square root 3 and down here is negative square root 3. Okay guys, now betul ke tak betul graf kita ni? Kita tengok balik equation asal. Okay, kalau equation asal dia tak ada square root sign ni square root sign ni, bermaksud kita boleh lukis both sides of parabola. Kedua-dua side ada. Maksud both sides adalah atas dan bawah ada. Atas dan bawah, dua-duanya ada. Okay. However, memandangkan kita ada square root sign dekat Y, apa maksud square root sign ni guys? You kena alert faham betul-betul. Maksud square root sign ni adalah variable Y ni must be always positive. Okay, kalau square root sign tu duduk dekat X yang sentiasa positif. Okay, tapi dalam kes soalan ni, Y equals to square root 2 plus T. So, by hook or by crook, Y must be always positive. Okay, so bila Y ni positif, alright guys, Y positif bermaksud apa? Kalau paksi, Y positif, dia duduk atas ke duduk bawah paksi Y ni? Y positif bermaksud dia dekat kawasan atas ni saja kan?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you should do here now is, bagi membolehkan jawapan ni betul, yang bahagian bawah ni tak wujud sebenarnya. Ni you kena padam. Kalau tak, maka tolak. Sebab kita kena follow soalan asal. Okay, so we just care about Y positive. Y must be always positive. So ambil yang bahagian atas sahaja. Understand? Okay, now what's the orientation? How do we know the orientation? You tengok secara logiknya. Okay, kalau T negatif, sekarang ni dia ada negatif T ni. When T increase, what happen? X will be
Positif.
decrease, makin menurun sebab you makin hutang banyak, makin turun kan nilai X kan. Yang ni positif, yang ni positif tak ada apa. Kalau Y, T meningkat, Y pun meningkat lah. Okay, so it should be an upward. Tengok ni dia upward sebab Y meningkat, tapi X tu dia makin menurun, nampak tak? X tu dia makin ke arah negatif, dia ke kiri. So that's the orientation. Ni yang ni arah orientation awak. Understand? Okay, good. So now we move to the next question. Let's say we do question number 14. Tapi ni wise juga Kita buat question number 13. Sekejap, 13 senang pula. Satu tolak T. Okay, bolehlah question number 14. X equals to Y squared equals to 1 minus 2t, 1 minus t. 1 minus 2t, 1 minus t. Dua negatif ni, betul tak? 1 minus 2t, 1 minus t, right. So, solution. Which one you nak ambil t tu? S ke Y?
Y.
Betul. Kalau saya pun saya ambil Y. Dia senang. Dia tak ada perkali bagi, dia tak ada coefficient for T. So from Y, we have Y squared equals to 1 minus T. Therefore, T equals to 1 minus
Y squared.
T 1 minus Y squared. Okay. So substitute in X. Okay. X equals to 1 minus 2 times 1 minus y squared. So we will have x equals to 1 minus 2 minus plus y squared. So we will have x equals to negative 1 plus y squared. Iya ke? Itu y squared, sorry, multiplication. Two y squared, 2y squared. Okay. Guys, saya explain sikit Dia tak kisah perkali dekat sini tau. Perkali kat sini tak kisah. Perkali kat situ melambangkan kembang kuncuk you punya quadratic tu. Contoh lah contoh saya buat short note tepi ni. Contoh, for example, let's say y equals to 4x squared. Apa beza dengan y equals to, let's say, 2x squared? Okay, apa beza dia? Beza dia perkali je kan, coefficient. Okay, in sketching, y equals to 4x squared means it becomes narrower. Dia lebih sempit. Okay, narrower. Sebab bila you ganti nilai 1, dia dah jadi 4 dah, dia tinggi. Okay, kalau dalam y equals to 2x squared, it will be expanded. Dia lebar sikit. Okay, that's the difference of the coefficient ni. Ini beza 4 dengan 2 ni. Alright? Dia kembang ataupun kuncup you punya, bahasa mudahnya kembang kuncup lah you punya quadratic tu, tapi dia tetap berada pada bucu yang sama. Alright, the size of the parabola. Okay, now the graph. Let's go back to our equation. Ni menarik. Positif atau negatif? Kiri, kanan, atas, bawah. Where is the position of the parabola?
Atas.
Kanan.
Dia X lah. Subjek kita X
Kanan.
Yes, kanan. Sebab dia positif kan? Yes, X sebelah kanan. Okay, tapi dia ada negatif 1 kan?
Ya.
Sepatutnya dia macam gini, dia belah kanan. Segini. Tapi dia ada negative 1. What should do? Tolak ke
Angkat.
negative 1 ke kiri lah kan?
Ya.
Yeah.
So you will have something just like this. Negative 1 here. So ni padam. Understand guys? Time ni faham lah. Yang time test tak jawab pula. Okay. What's the value here and here? When x equals to 0, negative 1 plus 2y squared equals to 0. So 2y squared equals to 1, y squared equals to 1 over 2. So y equals to plus minus square root of 1 over 2. Okay. So atas ni square root of 1 over 2. Bawah ni negative square root of 1 over 2. Okay, now saya kena padam mana-mana bahagian tak? Do I need to erase any parts of this? Look at your original question. Soalan original kita ada square root sign ke? Tak ada kan? So tak ada, dah betul lah kan? Okay, that's it. Betul lah. Alright. So now orientation. Orientation guys. When t increase, what happened to x? Dia tolak ni. Kita tengok betul dia tolak. What happened to x?
Decrease.
X becomes decrease. X becomes decrease. Okay? And then how about y? When t
Same.
increase?
Decrease.
Decrease. Okay, tapi dia maintain sebab dia square kuasa 2 ni lah. Okay? So dalam kes ni, kita tengok pada x, dia makin decrease kan? Maksud x decrease dia menghala ke arah negatif x, betul tak? Dia makin berkurang. So maksudnya sebelah kiri kan? Ke sebelah kiri. So should be like this, sebelah kiri. Like this. And like this. Right? So that's the orientation for this question. Okay? Understand guys?
Understand.
Alright. Now, sudah. Okay, look at question number 15. Question number 15. 15 pula. Saya nak ajar you soalan ni. Dia ada 1 minus cos squared t, y equals to cos t. Ini trigo tapi dia ada cos. Okay, question number 15. Apa cos squared t cos t. Cos squared t cos t. Okay. Soalan ni menarik. Alright, nanti saya go for example untuk 3D yang dia ada 3D pula lah. Dia yang trigonometric function yang dia berlainan, dia cos dengan sin. Tapi dalam kes kita ni dia sama. So bila sama dia adalah quadratic graph actually. Okay. Now, by eliminating t, ni kita tengok juga, kadang keluar juga soalan ni dalam test. By eliminating t, okay, since y equals to cos t, thus x equals to 1 minus y squared. Boleh terima?
Boleh.
Sebab ni adalah y squared. Sebab y sama dengan cos t. Understand? Okay, now. So lukislah dengan gembira. You dah expert dah ni. Atas, bawah, kiri, kanan ni. Dah banyak dah tentu. Semua pada X saya buat. Atas, bawah, kiri, kanan. Subjek kita apa ni? Kiri kan, and then plus 1 right? Semua ada kiri plus 1. Dia macam gini kan? Okay, dia macam ni sebenarnya. This is 1, okay? Alright guys, now soalan ni you kena hati-hati, dia ada restriction tau. You all ada calculator? Saya nak explain sikit pasal soalan ni. Ada calculator, masing-masing ada calculator? Okay, cuba you tekan calculator you, tukar kepada mode mode radian lah. Cuba you tekan cos 99999. You dapat berapa?
0.2116.
Okay, cos 0, you dapat berapa?
1.
Okay, cos negatif 99999. Negatif lah sekarang ni.
Positive 0.2116.
Okay. You perasan tak? Untuk trigonometry function, kalau melibatkan cos dengan sin, nilai cos dengan sin tu dia tak boleh lebih daripada 1 dan tak boleh kurang daripada negatif 1. Faham tak? Ni, nilai y ni, bila y equals to, oh my god, y equals to cos t, dia mestilah negatif 1 hingga ke 1 je. Dia tak boleh lebih. Walaupun you tekan cos infinity. You dapat perpuluhan tadi kan? Faham tak maksud saya? Sebab graf cos, you all belajar dulu masa sekolah. Sekolah menengah. Cos dia kan macam gini. Cos 0 is 1. Right? So dia tak boleh lebih. Betul tak? So nilai y ni dia tak lebih daripada negatif tak lebih daripada 1 dan tak kurang daripada negatif 1. Understand guys? Get my point here now? Okay. So automatically graf kita kat sini dia kena 1 and then bawah ni dia kena negatif 1. So dia dah tak ada dah lebih daripada ni. Tak boleh lebih daripada ni. Sebab hakikat dia y equals to cos t tadi. Ni, y equals to cos t ni. Ni graf dia. Dia tak boleh lebih daripada 1, dia tak kurang daripada negatif 1. Itu limit dia. Okay, so betul-betul kena ngam-ngam betul. Dia tak boleh terlebih daripada garisan. Kalau you besarkan lagi, macam kata you besarkan lagi ni. Ni, kuadratik ni salah. Sebab dia tak wujud. Okay? Understand guys?
Ya.
Get my point? Okay, itu hanya untuk kes yang trigonometric yang dua-dua sama macam ni lah. Yang macam ni. Okay. So next, kita move to the next type of graph. Number 3, trigonometric equations yang dua-dua lain. Trigonometric equations. Okay. In general, before that, kalau x over a squared plus y over a squared equals to 1, this can be written as x squared plus y squared equals to a squared. This is a circle with radius a. Segitu. Okay? And then in general juga, kalau x over a squared plus y over b. Tadi dua-dua a sama. Squared equals to 1. Okey, dia lain Tadi atas dua-dua sama. A dengan a. Kali ni saya buat x over a and then y over b. Saya lainkan nilai dia. So bila lain, okey, dia tak jadi circle dah. Dia akan jadi an ellipse. Okay. You nak tahu sama ada ellipse tu bujur ke atas ataupun ke bawah adalah bergantung kepada nilai. It depends on the values of A and B. Okay. If your A is greater than B, thus your major axis would be X. Maksudnya, which means that your graph will be like this. Dilepih pada paksi X. Okay, if your B greater than A means your major axis is Y, which means that your graph would be like this. Macam tu. Okay, understand the general concept? Okay, now let me give you one simple example. Sketch the graph of, guys, saya sebenarnya bila when I do the class, okay, I'm not using the full sentence of instruction. Saya simple lah. Kalau ikutkan dalam test ataupun quiz, it's something like this: sketch the parametric graph of the given equations and indicates the orientation. Panjang ayat dia, tapi saya terus buat pendek-pendek macam ni, faham maksud saya we still in this topic lah. Okay, sketch the graph of, let's say we have x equals to 5 cos t, and then y equals to 7 sin t. Okay, so by eliminating t, alright, first of all, you can take from both lah, x dengan y dalam case trigonometry, dalam case yang berbeza cos dengan sin. Okay, we have cos t equals to x over 5, and then sin t equals to y over 7. Okay, so next we will have x over 5 squared plus y over 7 squared equals to 1. Why 1? Okay, go step by step. X over 5 cos t squared plus y over 7 is sin t squared. Okay, so now by using the trigonometric identity, okay, cos squared theta plus sin squared theta sama dengan 1. Okay, dengan syarat kedua-dua ni nilai kat sini sama. Okay, kalau misal kata for example we have cos squared 3t plus sin squared 3t. This is also 1. Understand? What if I have sin squared 10t plus cos squared 10t? This is also 1. Okay, trigonometric identity ialah dengan syarat nilai ni sama. Cos squared dengan sin squared tu, dia punya angle tu sama, dia akan jadi 1. Itu trigonometric identity. Okay, get it? So now we will have x over 5 squared plus y over 7 squared equals to 1. So yes, this is an ellipse. What is the major axis now? Which one is greater?
Y.
5 or 7?
Y greater.
Yes, it is y. Okay, well done, good. Therefore, kita pun lukislah dengan gembiranya, dah tahu dari ellipse. X, Y. Yuk lukislah, dia panjang ke arah Y. Segitu. So, ini 7, ini 5. This is -5, this is -7. That's it. Okay, now, what's the orientation? Okay, I'll give you tips. Okay, I'll give you tips. If you are using plotting, kalau plot, you memang boleh nampak dia punya orientation terus daripada table. However, if you are using eliminating t, okay guys, the tips is like this. You look here, x equals to cos. X equals to cos means anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise. Dengan syarat, ingat dengan syarat both positif. Ini positif cos, ini positif sin. So kita boleh apply benda ni. Kalau x equals to cos, anti-clockwise, lawan arah jam. So you terus buat macam ni, lawan arah jam. That's the orientation. Okay, X equals to cos je lawan arah jam.
Kalau satu positif, satu negatif.
Dengan syarat dua-dua positif. Y positif, X pun positif. Baru ni boleh apply formula saya ni. X equals to cos je anti-clockwise. Kalau dia berbeza, dia tak boleh lah. Nak selamat, dia pakai table lah sebenarnya. Okay, tak apa. Kita tengok pada equation exercise ni ya. Okay guys, if I ask you randomly now, okay, graph nombor 4 tu bentuk apa? What's the shape is that for question number 4? Ellipse or circle? Unmute.
Circle.
Circle. Okay, the radius is
Circle.
1. Dia jari dia satu kan, sebab perkali dia satu ni satu kan?
Ya.
Okay, orientation would be
Attention di
Clockwise.
clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Clockwise.
Clockwise, okay, well done. Okay, look at question number 5 now. Circle or ellipse?
Ellipse.
Ellipse, okay, good. What is the major axis? Dia panjang horizontal or vertical?
Vertical. Vertical.
Horizontal. Okay, orientation, clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Anti-clockwise.
Clockwise.
Anti-clockwise, okay, well done. How about question number 7? Circle, okay, good. Circle, okay, and then the radius is 1. Okay, dalam case ni, okay guys, saya buat nombor 7 ni. Ini adalah you punya center tau. Okay, saya buat nombor 7 ni. Question number 7. X equals to sin t plus 4 cos t plus 4. Cos 4 y equals to cos t plus 4. Okay, so now solution dia sin t equals to x minus 4 and then cos t equals to y minus 4. Alright. So x minus 4 squared, okay, plus y minus 4 squared equals to 1. Okay, so now ini adalah circle. Okay, circle sebab perkali dia satu tadi. Dekat sini dia satu. Ni dia satu, ni dia satu, dia sama. So the circle, alright, with radius 1. With r equals to 1, okay, and center at 4, 4. This is the center, the coordinate of the center. Okay, understand? So now, if you sketch the graph, x and y, so dia berada pada 4, 4 lah. Let's say saya plot 4 dengan 4 ni. Ni center dia, letak dulu koordinat 4, 4 tu. Center. And then baru you buat plot the circle. So this is the circle. Okay. Now, what's the orientation guys? Berdasarkan soalan kita. What's the orientation? I lupa dah. Orientation.
Clockwise.
Clockwise. Okay, well done. Clockwise. So that's it. Clockwise. Done. Full mark. Okay? Understand? Alright, good. Okay, guys. Now, next is I'm going to teach you. Kita nak discuss untuk kes soalan yang dia ada perkali macam ni tau. 2T, 2T ni. Okay. Kalau biasanya, okay, biasanya in general, okay, in general, if we have, let's say x equals to, let's say 8 cos t, and then y equals to, let's say, 3 sin t, and then t is from 0 until 2 pi. Okay, ini you tengok ini kali kita satu, yang ni pun satu sahaja. Okay, ini bentuk apa ni guys? Ini bentuk ellipse ke circle?
Ellipse.
Major axis?
Major axis X.
X, okay, betul. Alright, so kalau by plotting table, okay, itu you all dah expect, tengok-tengok soalan, you dah tahu bentuk apa, straight away. Okay, let's say saya nak ajar table ni sebab saya nak explain nanti tu, bila dia ada lebih daripada satu T tu. Ini kita buat yang in general case dulu untuk case yang T tak ada berkali. T, coefficient for T is 1. So T, X and Y. Okay, normally we start from 0 until pi over 2, and then pi, 3 pi over 2 until 2 pi, like this. Okay, so here we have 0, 90 degrees, 180 degrees, 270 degrees, sampai 360 degrees, like that. Okay, and then kalau you use your calculator, of course lah, you akan dapat kalau kosong 80, here is 0, 3, and then negative 80, and then 0, negative 3, and then here should be 80. Pakai calculator lah kalau you nak masuk plug in tu. Okay, but guys, make sure kalau you guna pi dalam calculator, you have to change to radian mode. Okay, and if you are using 90 degrees, you should change to degree mode lah. So be careful in your test and final and your quiz. So of course lah, kalau you pakai by eliminating t pun, straight away you dah tahu dah dia bentuk macam ni. This is 8, this is 3. Okay, that is in general. Okay, now let's go to the question number, tengok soalan nombor 17. Okay, oh wait, question number 18 saya nak buat. Question number 18. X equals to 5 cos 2t, 3 sin 2t. And then t dibagi daripada kosong sampai pi over 2 je. Sampai pi over 2. Okay, good. Okay, now untuk soalan macam ni, it's better for you to plot by using table. Okay, kita tengok kenapa kena guna table. Okay, this is your T, X and Y. Alright guys, tadi kita start dengan kosong kan? So samalah, start dengan kosong, ni pun kosong. Okay, elemen kedua, kalaulah dekat sini tak ada coefficient equals to 1 and 1t. So the second column should be pi over 2, 90 degrees. However, in this case, coefficient here is 2. Here is 2. So what you should do, previously we have 90 degrees dekat yang ni. Sini pi per 2. Tapi dalam case ni, you cannot put pi over 2. Okay, we make it smaller. You have to divide by 2. So pi over 2, 90 darjah bagi 2, 45 darjah. So we will put pi over 4. We need to make it smaller. Bahagi separuh lagi. Sebab ni, because of this, you have 2t. So you make it smaller, the scale. Alright? So, bila pi per 2, okay, ni 0 darjah, ini 45 darjah, ini baru 90 darjah. Okay, so we will have here pi over 2. Okay, yang kolom keempat ni apa? Kena letak lagi tak?
Ya. Tak perlu madam.
Tak perlu, very good. Tak perlu. Why? Because dia punya itu pun sampai pi per 2 je. Okay? Yes. So ini tak perlu dah. Ni boleh buang dah ni. So 3 kolom cukup. Alright, that's why bila case macam ni you kena make it smaller, the scale. Alright. So now substitute value lah. Okay, kalau 0 tak ada apalah, x equals to 0, so 1, so 5, 0. Okay, when t equals to pi over 4. Saya tunjuk kenapa dia jadi macam tu. X equals to 5 cos 2, 2t. So 2t darab pi over 4. So dia jadi x equals to 5 cos pi over 2. So x equals to 5 cos pi over 2 is 0. And then y equals to 3 sine 2 times pi over 4. So we have 3 sine pi over 2. So sine pi over 2 is 1, so we get 3. So the coordinate here is 0, 3. And then kalau you continue guna calculator, you akan dapat here should be pi over 2, so negative 5, 0. So let us plot the graph. You will have something looks like this. Ini kalau you tengok secara logik dia adalah ellipse kan?
Ya.
Ellipse magic axis daripada x, y. Okay. Tapi disebabkan oleh dia stop sampai pi over 2 je, so you punya graph separuh je guys sebenarnya. Macam ni je. Okay. It's not like that. This is y. Dia start daripada, okay ni koordinat kita 5, 0. So here is 5, 0. And then this is 0, 3. So 0, 3 atas ni. And then negative 5, 0. So here, negative 5, 0. So this is the graph. Macam tu je. Okay. And then orientation dia of course lah. Kalau you tengok dia pergerakan dia daripada titik kiri, kanan ke kiri ni. So the orientation should be like this lah. And then of course kalau you tengok ni pun dia cos kan. Kalau cos dia counterclockwise kan, lawan arah jam. So that's why orientation dia macam ni. Understand? Okay, good, well done. Okay, so we finished already subtopic 1.1. Let us move on to the subtopic 1.2. 1.2, three-dimensional coordinate system. Guys, you lapar pergi ambil biskut ke apa ke kat dapur makan sambil-sambil tengok lecture ni. Kita stop pukul 10 Okay, 3D coordinate systems. Okay, you dah tengok kan hari tu dalam YouTube tu lecture Dr. Isati. Guys, sebenarnya we have around how many lecturers Kita ada 6 lecturers, 6 lecturers for this course. So we divide the task by lecturer. So saya punya topik adalah chapter 2. So saya punya video nanti dalam chapter 2, nanti you akan jumpa lah video saya. Okay. Untuk chapter 1 saya tak buat video lah, lecturer lain yang buat. Alright, now we have x axis. Okay, ingat follow me. X axis adalah positif sebahagian depan, at the front. At the back it should be negative x. Okay, and then y should be positive on the right, and on the left is negative y. Okay, and then z axis above is positive z, and the lower part should be negative z, like that. Okay, I will show you one video so that you can have the view. Okay, saya nak tengok betul-betul video ni. Okay guys, kalau you tengok balik gambar ni. Okay, saya nak you tenung betul-betul gambar ni. Tengok betul-betul. We have 8 parts. 8 bahagian. Okay, 8 parts. We call it as octants. Okay, 8 parts. We have 4 parts above and 4 parts lower, right?
Ya.
And the movement is we start from the front to the back. Okay, first octant adalah berada di bahagian hadapan, and then on the right hand side, and then positive part of Z. Okay, movement kita adalah lawan arah jam. So kita punya movement ni adalah depan, belakang, belakang, depan balik. So first octane depan, second octane belakang, sebelah kanan, still sebelah kanan and then third octane sebelah belakang juga, tapi di sebelah kiri. Okay, boleh imagine tak? Dia ada 4 bahagian atas, 4 bahagian bawah tu. Okay, so kalau saya play kan dia punya video ni. Okay, dia ada 4 bahagian atas dan 4 bahagian bawah. So dia ada 8 octane semua sekali. Okay. Alright, so kalau you dah dapat dia punya view macam ni, okay guys, saya stop ni. We go back here. Okay, now kita nak identify coordinate. Okay, kita ada 8 octane. First octane, second octane. You tulis salin. Third octane, fourth, fifth, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Okay, ingat saya pesan, saya kata dia ada 4 bahagian atas dan 4 bahagian bawah, and then movement dia adalah daripada depan, belakang, depan balik. Okay. So now first octane. First octane, it must be at the front. So when we said that it's at the front, means X is positive. Okay, at the front. And it must be on the right. So on the right means Y positive. Okay, and then it must be on the upper part, bahagian atas, above. So it should be positive Z. So that's the coordinate for first octane. Alright, now second octane is at the back, belakang. So when X, what happened to X?
Negative.
Negative, okay, well done, negative X. Okay, but it's still on the right side, right? Dia bahagian belakang, tapi dia masih lagi belah kanan. So Y is positive. And then it's still on the upper part. So upper part means Z positive. That is the second octane coordinate. Okay, now third octane. Third octane berada sebelah mana? At the front or at the back? At the back. Yes, so negative X. And then the third octane is on the right or left? Third octane, octane ketiga. Left. Okay, left should be negative Y. And then bila sebelah atas, so bila sebelah atas, it should be positive Z. Okay, understand?
Yeah.
Okay, fourth octane. Fourth octane, ingat saya kata movement dia tadi, depan, belakang, depan balik. So fourth octane should be at the front. So what happened to X, positive or negative?
Positive.
Fourth octane is on the right or left?
Left.
Left. So negative Y.
Y.
And Z is positive. Okay.
Positive.
Now, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 is the upper part, bahagian atas, positive Z. 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th octane will be on the lower part. So Z dia negative. Okay, so 5th octane start bahagian bawah tapi depan balik. Okay, 5th octane ni dia bahagian bawah tapi di depan. So X still positive. Okay, sebab tadi kalau you tengok, mana video tadi? Tengok fifth tu dia dekat bawah, dia dekat somewhere here. Dekat bawah ni. Okay, bawah dia depan. Tapi dia sebelah kanan. Boleh imagine
Yeah, Z tu negatif.
Yeah, so X positive Y negative Z. 6, 6 kat mana? Depan ke belakang?
Belakang.
Belakang, so negative X. How about Y?
Positif.
Positive Y. And then Z is negative.
Negative.
Sebab dia di bawah. Okay, 7 octane. 7 sebelah mana? Belakang ke depan?
Belakang.
Belakang, well done. So negative X. Right or left?
Left.
Left.
Left, okay, negative Y. And then Z is?
Negatif.
Negative Z, okay, good. So 8 octane, depan belakang?
Depan.
Depan balik, yes, dia patah balik ke depan. Okay, so X must be positive sebab dia depan Y negative or positive?
Negative.
Negative Y, and Z is
Negative.
negative. Okay, good, well done. So that's the octant. You kena kenal octant, ya. Okay, so let me sketch. Kita buat satu soalan dalam modul tu. Sketching a box. Sketching a box. Let's say we do question number 4. No, number 7. Saya nak soal number 7. Number 4 tu saya tak nak. Sorry, number 4 lah. Number 4 ni dia 7 octant. Okay guys, length mean X as is. Okay, X. Width is Y. This is X, this is Y, and then height is Z. Alright. So 4, 5, 11. Alright. 4, 5, 11. Question number 4. Sketch a box in the 7 octant. Dia bagi length equals to 4, width equals to 5, and then apa tadi, height
11.
equals to 11. Yes. Okay guys, now 7 octant, the coordinate 7 octant, you imagine 7 octant tadi di depan ke belakang?
Depan.
Belakang.
Belakang kan, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 kat depan, 7 belakang kan. So at the back, so negative 4 kan. Okay, width dia, Y dia sebelah kanan ke kiri?
Kiri.
So negative 5. And then height, ketinggian dia? Bawah kan? So negative 11.
Negative 11.
Yes, so kita kena cari dulu titik ni. Kena cari dulu koordinat ni, position of this coordinate. This is the reference point kita dalam 7 octant. Okay, so jom kita start. Buat dulu ni. Okay, at the back. So ini adalah, you all pakai pembaris Okay, now slowly I will use the blue color. Okay, slowly kita start with the origin first. Start from the origin 0, 0, 0. Okay, and then we look at the x coordinate is negative 4. Negative 4 means at the back. So we move from 0, 0, 0 to negative 4 at the back, like this. Okay, negative 4. And then from the second point, we should move to the right or left? Should be at the left. Sebab negative 5. Yes. So it should be at the left. From the second point, we move to the left, negative 5 step. So stop here, like this. Okay. Alright, now the third coordinate, third step.
11.
We go down or up?
Negative 11 down.
Yes, so go down. Yes, go down here. Okay, so this is the coordinate of negative 4, negative 5 and negative 11. Okay, now kita nak lukis box. Alright, you faham dah? You kena imagine kotak tu berada dekat bawah, sebelah belakang, sebelah kiri. Okay, you kena imagine box tu. So guys, kawasan atas ni, ini adalah dia punya bumbung box. Okay, the roof of the box. So what you should do is, you make it parallel. Okay, this line adalah parallel dekat kawasan ni, kan? So kita pun buatlah dia punya parallel line here. Okay, and then this line is parallel to this line. So kita pun buatlah box dekat sini, macam tu. Okay, and then we will have, terus boleh completekan lah. And then ibu buat sebelah kiri ni. Sekejap saya pendek lah pula. Okay, and then you can complete the box lah. Just complete the box. Okay, like that. Okay, now, can you give me the coordinate here? What's the coordinate here dekat tag lalat hitam ni?
Negative 4, 0, negative 11.
Ha? Tak dengar apa dia mula-mula? X dia apa?
Negative 4,
Negative 4,
0,
0,
negative
negative 11. Okay, well done. Okay, now what's the coordinate here?
தூங்கிட்டான் மறுபடியும் தேருங்க மறுபடியும் எழுப்பி விடுறோம் என் கிளாஸ் ஓடிட்டு இருக்கு மாதா சரிங்க
Negative 4, negative
Okay. Cepat. Apa coordinate kat sini ni?
5. Negative 4, negative 5, 0.
Ni, saya buat ni. Dia belakang kan? So negative 4 lah kan?
Ya.
And then dia sebelah kiri kan? So negative 5. How about Z?
0.
0, yes. Okay, now what's the coordinate here?
Negative 5, 0.
Dia adalah 0.
Zero.
5 and
0, negative 5 and
0. How about this? Sini, ni paling senang sekali ni. Ni belakang ni. Paling senang sekali. 4, 0, 0.
0.
How about this? Awak faham tak ni? Ni adalah 0,
Negative 5.
negative 5, negative 11. Well done. How about this? Sudah. Sengih.
11.
Negative 4. 0.
Negative 4 dia dekat mana?
0. 0.
0.
0,
Lepas tu,
negative 5.
dia dekat kiri ke tu?
0, negative
0, negative 11.
Negative 11.
Guys, bila you tengok box tu, you kena imagine di kiri, kanan atau bawah macam tu. Okay, like that. You have to imagine that, the position itself. Okay, so that's the box. Okay, yang paling crucial saya, distance tu is very simple lah guys. Kalau XY plane, okay, distance XY plane, 2, 3, 4. Okay, XY plane ni, XY plane. Sekejap Ni X, Y, Z kan. Kalau XY plane guys, XY plane, dia adalah alah, tak best. Saya kena buat kat sini tak? Okey, sekejap Okey, kalau XY plane itu bermaksud dia nak kawasan ni guys. XY plane ni. Which means that ini adalah, we can also call it as the floor, lantai. Okay? Which means that when XY plane, Z equals to 0. Okay? And then next, if we have this area, YZ plane, kat kawasan ni, YZ plane, ini adalah apabila X equals to 0. Dia dinding. You bayangkan rumah you dinding belakang tu. Okay, X equals to 0. And then, kalau dia nak kawasan ni, ini dinding tepi tau. This is XZ plane. So, bila XZ plane, ini bermaksud your Y equals to 0. Okay, that's the position lah. Alright, now bila soalan tu tanya 2, 3, 4 yang tadi, soalan nombor berapa tadi saya plot dulu. X, Y and Z. Bila soalan tadi ni, dia tanya titik 2, 3, 4 dengan XY plane. Okay, 2, 3, 4 dengan XY plane. Distance from the point 2, 3, 4 dengan XY plane. So 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute. Saya nak buat titik 2, 3, 4 ni. 2 at the front, 3, 2, 3, 4 naik atas. So sini. This is the coordinate of 2, 3, 4. Okay. Bila dia tanya, when he ask the position, the distance of 2, 3, 4 to the XY plane, XY plane maksudnya yang ni kan?
Enggak.
So dia nak you punya distance daripada titik ni ke lantai ni. So of course that distance should be
4.
4. Yes, like that lah. So you have to understand your question for the rest of the question I think you can do it. Untuk XY plane, kalau soalan yang seterusnya ni X axis dengan Y axis ni, you pakai teorem Pythagoras. Teorem Pythagoras. Okay. So, saya nak fokus kepada soalan nombor 10. Ini selalu keluar test ni. I will focus on question number 10, but I will teach you in general first. Sketch. Ni example Sketch. Let's say I give you X equals to -5 in 1 dimension, 2 dimension and 3 dimension. Okay, so solution. Okay, number 1, 1 dimension. 1 dimension, X equals to -5 is a point. A point only. Okay. Kalau kita plot titik tu pada paksi kita, let's say here is X axis lah, of course. So we have 0, and then negative, okay, 1, 2, and so on. And then here -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. So this is the coordinate -5, okay? So itu adalah in 1 dimension. Okay, in 2 dimension, X equals to -5 is a line. Satu garisan. Okay, a line. How to do it? Bila 2D bermaksud ada dua paksi lah. Okay, we have two axes, X and Y. So X equals to -5 should be somewhere here. This is -5. Okay guys, now in X equals to -5, in this equation, there is no variable what? No Y, right? So when there is no Y, means that the line must be parallel to Y axis. Ni kena faham konsep ni. Bila dia tak ada variable tu bermaksud dia parallel terhadap Y axis. So the line for this equation should be parallel along Y axis like this. So this is the line of X equals to 5 in 2 dimension. Okay, now in 3D. In 3D, X equals to 5. X equals to -5 is a plane or surface. Okay, a plane or surface. Okay, let us sketch the plane. Kita ada 3 paksi tadi, kita dah belajar tadi. We have this. Okay, X, Y and Z. Okay, first step, apa yang you perlu buat ialah you letakkan dulu dekat you punya ni X equals to -5. Dekat belakang kan, sebab dia -5 kan. So it should be at the back. Okay, next. Kita guna konsep yang sama macam yang atas tadi. Dia tak ada variable apa guys dalam ni. No Y and
No, why not?
Z.
no Z. Yes. So dia akan parallel along Y and Z. Salin, catat benda ni penting. Okay, I will use the blue color so that you can see this clearly. Okay, parallel along Y. So, parallel along Y bermaksud dia lalu dekat titik negatif 5 ni, kita buat dia punya tulang dulu. The trace. Parallel along Y. Parallel along Y like that. Okay, and then parallel along Z. So, parallel along Z like this. Okay, and next, we just continue. Complete the plane, just like that. So this is the plane of x equals to -5, parallel along Y and Z. Okay, so what if I give you example sketch Y equals to 7 in 3D. Okay, Y equals to 7 in 3D. So let us plot the graph. So kita ada X, Y and Z. Y equals to 7. So let's say here is 7. Okay guys, dia tak ada apa dalam ni. No X. And then no Z. So jom, dia parallel sepanjang paksi X. So bila parallel sepanjang paksi X, dia macam ni lah. Undo. I will use blue color. So dia akan parallel sepanjang paksi X. And then dia juga parallel sepanjang paksi Z. So dia menegak. Macam ni kan? Okay, after that you sambung je, continue. Kiri kanan, atas bawah. Just like this. So that's the plane. Y is 7 in 3D. Alright, now sketch. Next question. Sketch. TCH. Okay, 3x equals to 8 minus 5y in 3D. Okay, so now we use intercept form. Ni guna intercept form tadi ni. So kita move all the variables to the left hand side. We have 3x plus 5y equals to 8. Okay, so we will have 3x over 8 plus 5y over 8 equals to 1. So by using intercept form, make sure semua benda duduk kat bawah. 8 over 3 plus y over 8 over 5 equals to 1. Okay, now guys, let us sketch the graph. Okay, we have x, y, and z. Okay, in this question, we don't have variable what? In this question, there are no
Z.
Z, yes, no Z. So parallel along Z. So no Z, parallel along Z. Okay, first kita plot dulu titik ni. 8/3, 8/5, 8 over 5, 8 over 3, x 8 over 3, here 8 over 3, and then y is 8 over 5. So then you sambungkan kedua-dua titik ni, like this. Okay, and then since this is parallel along Z, so you tarik je ke atas. Parallel along Z like this. Okay, it's good enough, it's already correct. Kalau you nak you rajin, you sambung ke bawah pula. Kalau you rajin lah, parallel ke bawah. Tak kisah, dua-dua betul. You buat separuh pun betul, you buat both side pun betul. Understand?
Yeah.
Okay, good, well done. Now, what if you have like this sketch 3z equals to 4 minus 2x plus 6y in 3D. Ambil kau tiga-tiga variable ada. So first, again guna intercept form. That's why saya ajar intercept form tu, dia lebih cepat. 3z plus 2x minus 6y, right? Equals to 4. Okay, so divide everything by 4, 3z over 4 plus x over 2, sebab divide by 4, 6 over 4 is 3y over 2 equals to 1. Can you follow me?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
bahagi semua empat. Saya terus kecilkan lah. Okay, and then we have z over 4 over 3 plus x over 2 minus y over 2 over 3 equals to 1 like this. Okay, so now let us plot the graph. Okay, x, y, and z. So x equals to positive 2, x positive 2. Okay, y negative. Y negative 2 over 3. Y negative 2 over 3 sebelah kiri lah. And then z equals to 4 over 3. Okay, dalam equation ni semua wujud kan? Dia tak ada variable tertinggal. So what you should do is very simple, just connect all of these 3 points. So this is your plane. Okay, understand guys?
Yeah.
Right, so I think that's all for today. Thank you very much for your attention. Okay, so I will share with you the link. Saya akan upload recorded video kita ni dalam YouTube. Alright, so nanti saya akan share dekat link dekat group WhatsApp lah, link YouTube kita tu. Okay, so for the Muslim we finish with tasbih, kafarah and surah wal as. Okay, for those yang belum lagi key in attendance, so please tolong fill in your attendance here. Saya bagi dekat chat lagi sekali ni. Okay, so tengok dekat bahagian chatting. Okay guys, so thank you very much. If anything, you can WhatsApp me personally. Alright, so you can dismiss the class lah. You can leave the meeting, the online class. Okay, thank you. Sama.
Thank you, Miss.
Welcome.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Thank you, madam.
Welcome.
Thank you, madam.
Welcome.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, madam.
Okay, welcome.
Thank you, madam.
Welcome.
Thank you, madam.
Welcome.